our feelings, because it's gonna happen. Whether it's a bad play, a good play, how do we stay focused despite what we're feeling, despite the crowd cheering, despite what we saw despite what we saw online, and people saying we ain't all that because they're actually gambling on our team? Or what happens when we get an argument with our girl the night before a game or practice? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we do when we, in our feelings, we have to emotionally regulate. We have to calm it down so we can stay focused. And we have to, we have to come to this question. How can I decipher what I'm feeling without it dictating my decisions? Because, with the show of hands, how many times have y'all seen somebody get so mad in a game or in a practice, they messed up the next play? Yeah. How many times have y'all seen somebody so sad about what was going on off the field that they messed up their opportunity to play? That's why we're here. And I'm guessing y'all thinking, wow, nobody really taught us anything about that part of the game, huh? That's why we're here. And we're doing it together. So, to answer that question and to help us regulate and focus, we got 7 tools that I'm going to take y'all through. 1, identify. Then validate. Then recognize the pattern. Then we experience what happened. Then we reprocess. Then we empathize. And then we got to do some action. All right? Y'all good? All right. Let's log in real quick. All right. Somebody raise their hand, tell me an emotion they see. You, tell you first. You said acceptance? Okay, you? Excited? Good. Grateful? Okay. Can someone give me an example of how an athlete or yourself acted when they felt one of these emotions? So give me the emotion and tell me how they acted. Yeah, you probably saw him, doing a little bounce, probably give him a little shoulder bump, a little dab, headbutt. I used to headbutt all the time. Yeah. With a helmet. Nah. But anything else? Maybe a negative emotion that they've seen somebody do. Yes, sir.
Like, you get speared on a play or missing a sign or something, you get embarrassed.
Yeah. You probably hit the. Yeah. Or you probably don't even get back to your stance as fast. So that means you already lost the next play. You see how important this is? So, just that right there, that's a part of the first thing we're going to do. Identify. So, here are some examples of common things I saw in my experience and even felt. So, first one is frustration. It's the anger of not meeting your goals or your coach's goals or your parents' goals or any other expectations involved in your life. Because I know I was mad when I was projected to be All-American at 2 places, but I struggled to fight with guys who was messing up on and off the field. Especially when I got to Mount. The guy that they put over me had a whole ankle monitor on my first spring game. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, this is real. And then I couldn't tell y'all the level of anger and frustration I had every time I was hurt. When I did the play right, when I even made the play, but then boom, I still got to pay for it with the ultimate way. I can sit out. And while everybody else is getting better, I'm sitting. I got the ice pack on my knee. That's crazy. But we all go through things like this. Second, anxiety. It's the fear of not meeting the expectations. This is like that butterfly. This is like when your brain feels, I don't know, like the static TV or like a popcorn machine. You ever felt like your mind is just going and going before a play or before a game? That's this. This is crippling too. This is the, after this, as soon as they get next chance, or they don't even even step up to the line the same because they're thinking about how they can get smeared. So that's anxiety. Third one, confusion. Why am I here? Why do I feel this way? Why did this happen? You're wondering why you're even in this position. And the longer we stay in that, can we make the next play? No. But it's okay to feel that. And lastly, sadness is feeling defeated of not meeting your expectations or your goals, and as well as others' goals. So this is getting smeared when you're supposed to have that playing touchdown happen. And that can happen to anybody. It's happened to me. But how do we respond to it? So the next step, when we identify we feel any of these or anything on the wheel,